Okay, team, let's rewind. Here's what's been happening on Ghostwriter. The facts. First, Jamal and his parents are having a great time on vacation in London. They're staying in a small hotel, and Jamal made friends with Becky Wentwood, whose parents own the hotel. But something strange happened when Jamal and Becky were sightseeing. A bike messenger ran into them and dropped an envelope with some puzzling things in it, like a secret coded message, a London phone number, and a message that says Sophie Madison's true identity revealed. Jamal and Becky know that Sophie Madison is the name of a character in some books, and they want to find out who the messenger is and why he didn't want Jamal to take his picture. So, Jamal and Becky decide to call the phone number in the envelope. A little kid, Colin Brockington, answers and gives the phone to his mother, but Mrs. Brockington says the envelope isn't hers.
I didn't lose an envelope.
Jamal and Becky think if they decode the message, they'll find out who the messenger is and how he's connected to Colin and Mrs. Brockington. Meanwhile, the bike messenger, whose real name is Danny, tells his aunt, Wise Rita, that he lost the envelope and is afraid they'll be sent to jail. But Rita says their plan is safe because it's written in code. Wise Rita is angry and wants revenge. She says Gloria Brockington Owens, the author of the Sophie Madison books, stole her life story and put it in her book. Now Gloria is rich and famous. Then, Danny spots Jamal and Becky. He remembers them from the bike accident and, afraid they'll spoil the plan, he follows them home. Sam, Becky's brother, helps Jamal crack the coded message. They realize it's about a kidnapping.
We'd better figure out the rest of this fast, or someone's gonna get kidnapped.
Will they figure out what's going on in time to stop a kidnapping? Get your pencil and casebook and start piecing the puzzle, because the Ghostwriter team is on the case.
There. Finished.
The kidnapping is set for NYC. Look in Mirror Monday for next message. Wise Rita. Who's Wise Rita? And who's going to be kidnapped?
And where?
It says where. NYC. That's an abbreviation for New York City.
But if the kidnapping is going to take place in New York City, why would the kidnappers be here in London? New York City is over 3,000 miles away.
Maybe they're going there soon.
This could be the work of some secret spy ring, out to capture a double agent, or an important government official, or your president.
Hold it, Sam. Before we can say anything for certain, we have a lot of information to sort through. Like, who's Wise Rita? And why did she use a code from a kid's book? And what does the Brockington residence have to do with anything?
Right, and what does look in Mirror Monday for next message mean? Is the message going to be taped to somebody's mirror on Monday?
Or maybe the next message will be written backwards and they'll have to hold it up to a mirror to read it.
Maybe.
A kidnapping. Man, I knew that guy on the bicycle was up to no good.
This is serious.
Yeah, it's also a mystery, a case, which means we need to make a casebook.
A casebook? What's that?
It helps a detective solve a mystery. You write down suspects, evidence, and other clues in it so you can keep track of them and start piecing the puzzle.
Piecing the puzzle?
Yeah, it means organizing all your information so that you can solve a case. Like you need to put the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle together to see the whole picture.
Oh, I see. These are like pieces of a puzzle, aren't they?
Got it. We can use my travel journal as a casebook. Let's get started.
So they're staying in a B&B, are they?
That's what I reckon. They certainly went into one.
How charming.
I'm gonna ring them up.
Don't be silly, love. I mean, you don't even know their names. Now, how's this for the start of our ransom note? Dearest Gloria, we have your lovely little son, Colin.
But my brother Terry hasn't even snatched him yet.
When Terry puts on the red beard, he will.
So how do we start this casebook?
Well, we don't know who's going to be kidnapped, but we do have some possible suspects. People who might be planning it.
Someone named Wise Rita, for example. Her name is on the coded message.
Right. We need to make a suspects page for her.
Wise Rita doesn't sound like a real name. It could be an alias. A fake name someone's using to throw us off.
That's true.
should write down that her name was on the kidnapping message.
Wow, you're getting good at this.
What about the bicycle messenger? He dropped the envelope.
Exactly.
But you don't know his name.
No, but we did see him. Well, sort of. It all happened so fast. Wait a minute.
Look out!
My camera snapped. I might have gotten a picture of him.
Great thinking.
Ooh, I'm gonna get that film developed right away. Meanwhile, we have suspect number 2.
I bet all these other things are clues.
You're right. And so we write them down as other clues.
Can I do that?
Sure. We've got it all down.
Kapow! I love this. But how do you know so much about being a detective?
Some friends of mine and I have solved some mysteries in New York.
Jamal, it's time to get ready.
Oh, yeah. We're going to see a play this afternoon. The Mousetrap by Agatha Christie.
That's a mystery. And it's been running longer than any play in history. 41 years!
Oh, wow. I'll see you in a few hours.
Tina, what are you doing here? I know you like acting.
I want to direct a movie someday, so I figured I should learn more about what actors do. I'm really just here to watch.
Not me. I took one of these acting classes before. It's really fun. You get to ham it up and make everybody laugh.
You don't need to take an acting class to do that.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Jane Shapley. I'll be leading the workshop. For the next 2 days, we'll learn about how to tell stories on stage. Now, does anybody here know what makes a story exciting?
A chase scene?
That's one thing. Anybody else?
Broken hearts. Blood. Bad guys against good guys?
Good answers. We can sum them all up with one word: conflict. Now, who here knows what that word means?
An argument.
A fight?
A disagreement.
Yeah. It can be all those things, and it usually happens when one person wants to do something and another person gets in her way by wanting to do something else. For example, if... What's your name?
Tina Nguyen.
That's a nice pen, Tina.
Thanks.
I want it.
But that's my pen.
I know. And I want it. Here. Well, what was that?
Conflict?
Right. I wanted to take her pen and she wanted to keep it. I'm sorry, Tina. I didn't mean to surprise you too much.
That's okay.
Now, before we move on, let's do some warm-ups, okay? Everybody, up on stage.
I was right. This is going to be great.
Yeah. Great.
I told Becky about the kidnapping message.
We figured if the Koki was in a Sophie Madison book, then there might be something about Wise Rita in one of the books.
I've been reading Sophie Forms a Club. But so far, I haven't found anything.
Nothing in here either.
Sam, you said there are 5 Sophie books. We should look in the other 3.
Yeah, I can get them out of the library tomorrow.
Meanwhile, maybe we can figure out what this message means. Look in Mirror Monday for next message.
I still don't understand what this means, but it must be important.
Yeah, it could lead us to the kidnapper's next move.
Mirror Monday. Mirror Monday. There's something about these words. The Daily Mirror.
What?
The message said, look in Mirror Monday for next message. Maybe it means look in the newspaper, the Daily Mirror, on Monday.
Say, are bet it does.
Monday's tomorrow. Let's hit the newsstands first thing in the morning.
Okay. Now that we've warmed up our bodies, let's warm up our minds with some improvisations. Who knows what it means to improvise?
To make stuff up as you go along.
Right. Who wants to be first? Okay. Jason and Hector. Now, who should they be?
Brothers.
And where are they?
In their room.
And what's the conflict?
Jason's watching TV.
And? Tina?
Hector comes in and wants to study.
Okay. All right, guys, it's all yours. Just remember, try and stay focused on who you are and what you want. Whatever you do or say is fine. There's no right or wrong way. Just have fun. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Way to go.
I gotta study here, Jason.
So study. Yeah, all right.
I can't with the TV on.
Then go someplace else.
My desk is here.
I was here first.
But I got a big test tomorrow.
And I have to watch this, show for science class, yeah.
Sure you do. The science of football. Why don't you watch the TV in the kitchen?
I'm not leaving.
Me either.
Hey, no fair.
Oh, that's great, you guys.
I like staying here in Camden Town. It reminds me of the section of Brooklyn we live in, Fort Greene. Real friendly, lots of different kinds of people.
Maybe we can come and visit you someday. That is, if I can ever get Harold out of the kitchen. Camden Bed and Breakfast.
Hello? Hello?
Who is it?
Must have been a wrong number.
Now we're going to do sound and movement. It'll get us warmed up for the afternoon session. One person stands in the center of the circle and starts with a movement. And a sound. Woo, 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 woo. Then you pick someone else from the circle, and they copy your sound and movement exactly, and keep doing it until it becomes a brand new sound and movement of their own. Okay? I'll start. Woo, 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 woo. That's it. Make it your own.
Go, 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 go,
Pick someone else.
go.
Come on, Tina, jump in.
I can't.
Sure you can. Go ahead.
Ooh, I can't.
That's okay. I'll do it with you.
I'm sorry. This is it. Monday's Daily Mirror.
Too bad Sam had to go to a soccer game. He wanted to help us look for the next message about the kidnapping.
Where do you think the message might be?
Maybe it's hidden in an article.
Or maybe it's in an advertisement.
Yeah, anyone could put an ad in the newspaper. Maybe that's what Wise Rita did.
Chris, let's look through the adverts first. Here, another coded message.
Hey, look at these last two words. These are the same two words. Wise Rita.
So we can decode the rest of the message using that zebra code key.
What does S stand for?
T.
F?
H.
G.
I. We did it! This week's City Sun tells all. Wise Rita. The Sun! That's another newspaper. Let's go get it.
Yes, Danny love. Your brother Terry should be reading this in New York soon enough. Oh, I'm a clever girl. Much cleverer than Gloria Brockington Owens.
Just got to get this stupid beast right. Oh, rats.
You all right?
Just ruined my sculpture.
How can you tell? Just kidding, Danny love. But you've got to be more careful. You're getting to be much too much on edge these days.
It's those kids. They're on to us. I can feel it. I can. They give me the creeps.
Nonsense.
I don't get it. We've looked through the Sun 5 times and haven't found anything from Wise Rita. No coded message, nothing. How are we going to stop this kidnapping?
Okay, Becky, let's not panic. Let's rewind.
Rewind?
Yeah, that means let's go back. Take another look at Wise Rita's messages. Maybe there's something we missed. This week's City Sun tells all. Hey, this says City Sun, not The Sun. Maybe we're looking in the wrong paper. Is there a paper in London called the City Sun?
No, I'm sure there isn't.
The kidnapping is set for New York City. Hey, New York City. There's a paper in New York City called the City Sun. Maybe Wise Rita wants someone to check that paper.
But how will we check it? Is the City Sun sold here like the Daily Mirror is sold in New York?
No, probably not. The City Sun is a small paper in Brooklyn.
Great.
Sophie Madison, page 14. Hey, look! I found something else in the mirror.
What is it?
Look! British author to tour United States. In Great Britain, children of all ages love Sophie Madison. Now Americans can meet Sophie too. Gloria Brockington, better known as G.B. Owens, author of the Sophie Madison books, will tour the United States to promote her books there.
So the real name of the author of the Sophie books is Gloria Brockington. And look, the telephone number we found in the envelope was for the Brockington home, and a kid named Colin answered the phone.
Right.
That must be him. What else does the article say?
The book tour will start in New York City. She'll be visiting libraries and bookstores, and her son Colin is going with her.
The coded message said the kidnapping is set for New York City.
Maybe Miss Brockington's the one who's going to be kidnapped.
Or Colin. I'm ringing them up.
Hi, this is Gloria.
And Colin.
At the Brockington residence. We aren't home right now, but please leave a message at the tone.
Hurry, leave a message.
Hello, Miss Brockington. This is Becky Wentwood on 071 485 1320. Please call me as soon as you can. It's extremely urgent. What if they've already left for America?
Well, I've got friends in Brooklyn. Maybe they can help us. But I can't get in touch with them yet. There's a 5-hour time difference between London and New York. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning there yet.
Becky, I need your help upstairs.
Oh, I've got to be awake by now. I hope you're psyched for some more transatlantic travel, Ghostwriter. I'll fly on a jet stream of words.
The best part of sleepovers is not sleeping.
Yeah, we talked all night, and I'm not even tired. I am. Guess I won't have enough strength to go back to my theater workshop.
Tina, it's only a 2-day thing. You don't want to miss the second half.
What's the big deal? I don't want to be an actress anyway.
Yeah, but what about directing? You said that the workshop was going to help you understand what actors do.
I know, but the teacher made us do all this embarrassing stuff. Like jump up and down and make funny noises. I can't do that.
Why not?
Well.
It's easy. Not if I wash my hair.
No, go ahead.
Thanks.
Gabby doesn't mind making a fool of herself. I'm just not that kind of person.
Hey, Ghostwriter.
Rally L? Did you get another blank postcard from London today?
No, the mail hasn't even come yet. Jamal sends you greetings from London.
Wow, an international rally.
I wonder what's up. Uh-oh.
A kidnapping? I'll go get my casebook.
I wonder, how did Jamal find out about a kidnapping in New York?
Two days ago, this weird guy dropped an envelope.
Phew, I got all the information down.
The kidnapping? This is really scary.
Okay, so the first thing we have to do is get this week's City Sun.
We sell it downstairs in the bodega. I'll go get it right now.
We should check Sophie Madison books out of the library.
I have my library card. I'll go.
Great.
Won't be long now, Gloria, dear. You steal my life and shove it into a book. And I steal your little coin and wait for the ransom money. £100,000.
Now you're talking.
Wise Rita reaps her revenge. What a great newspaper headline. One the Standard or the Mirror or the Sun would surely appreciate. What do you think, love?
Why is everything always about you? Why don't you ever write a headline about me?
All right, love. Here's a nice, fat headline for you.
Danny Winkler's wood sculptures are beastly.
Such a clever girl! Oh, come on, love. I was only teasing. Auntie Rita really loves you. Honest, I do.
So, my friends in New York are looking for clues. They should have the City Sun anytime now.
Wow, I missed a lot playing football.
In the meantime...
In the meantime, what?
Wise Rita reaps her revenge.
Where?
What in the world?
You can see that?
Mom! Dad! Come quick!
No, wait!